desert journey. As the sun dipped lower, painting the sky amber and rose, the bus moved steadily over the desert highway. Inside, the passenger swayed with its motion, enveloped in old leather and dust, mingling with anticipation. Among them, Sarah sat quietly, clutching a thermos filled with her grandmother's spice tea. A comforting essence of warmth and nostalgia, the crisp air whispered of winter, promising spring's gentle embrace. Sarah gazed out the window, her thoughts tangled with uncertainty. Her meditation was interrupted by an older man beside her, his kind eyes framed by silver hair radiated warmth. May I? He gestured to the thermos with a nod. Grateful Sarah poured a cup, the sweet scent rising like a prayer. The man offered a verse, be a window for the light, resonating in the dim bus, inviting her to embrace the divine. As night cloaked the journeying bus, rain began tapping the windows, its rhythm matching Sarah's anxious heart. The rain whispered renew. She closed her eyes, retreating within, seeking her soul's voice. Lord of mercy, she whispered, I am lost and burdened, show me the way. Her prayer floated upwards, mingling with the steam. Silence followed, alive and listening. A peace seeped into her heart, dispelling shadows beside her. The stranger murmured amen, joining her plea, strengthening her resolve. Surrendering to the light, the bus journeyed through the rain-soaked night. Feeling the shift within, Sarah opened her eyes to find the man watching with understanding. Sometimes, he said softly, we forget to let the light through. His words soothed her, and she realized she needed to release her fears. It was time to open a window to let divine light through her soul. A gentle resolve took root, courage for transformation dawned. The road stretched ahead, paved with promises. As dawn unfurled, Sarah bowed her head, a transformation blooming in her heart. Holy One, she breathed, give me the courage to be a window for your light. Confession adored as Sarah turned to the stranger, her voice clear. She shared her story, offering her vulnerability, her mistakes and unconfessed truths. The man listened deeply, offering no judgment, only understanding that felt a strength flow within, unshackling her spirit. She resolved to face those she needed with honesty. When she reached her destination, the stranger squeezed her hand, warmth passing as a silent blessing of hope. The bus pulled into the station as the sun rose, casting a hopeful glow. Sarah stepped into the morning air, aware of the transformation within, as though she had become a window for light, a vessel of grace and truth. Steps through shadowed paths, may your light shine through me, dispelling the darkness within. Grant me the courage to speak truth and the grace to offer love. In your presence I find peace and strength. Amen. Don't break the forgotten road. The sky painted in soft hues by the divine artist. A breeze stirs the willows, their branches reaching skyward in silent supplication. My breath forms clouds in the brisk winter air, each a fleeting prayer. I hold a worn yellowed letter, a relic of unsent words and unvoiced confessions to a father I barely knew. The cold seeps through my coat as I tread a path flanked by skeletal trees. My pulse echoes in the stillness, a reminder of life's rhythms. I pause to gaze at the letter close to my heart. Its pages are stained with ink, words heavy with the weight I've carried too long. The wind whispers through the trees, urging me forward, but hesitation roots me, kneeling on the roadside's cold stone. I bow my head, Lord of mercy. I whisper, guide me through these shadows. In the thickened stillness I sense hope, a whisper of heaven's promise for healing. The frosted path crunches softly with each step. The silent forest crackles with ice, and a distant bird's call. In this quiet I find an ancient chapel. Its door creaks open, beckoning me into the warm glow of flickering candles. Their light sings silent hymns, echoing past prayers a reminder of love's healing power. The turning call strengthened, I step outside. The sun now spills golden light, a heavenly embrace. Each sunbeam whispers encouragement in the distance. Spring's first signs emerge, life breaking free. Moved by a divine nudge, I pull out my phone. Each number pressed is a prayer, a step toward reconciliation. Father, my voice cracks as he answers, a bridge forming between us. I listen, the silence heavy but warming. I am here if you'll have me. His reply thaws the distance, a new story rooted in forgiveness and grace begins, where healing mends old wounds. At dusk I light a lamp by my bedside, its glow a testament to faith. Enduring stars prick the night sky, witnesses to my heart's transformation. The vast universe mirrors the soul's journey, from night to day, from death to life. The letters, ridges in my pocket are lines in our story of redemption. The room fills with peace beyond understanding. I kneel, pressing palms together. Holy One, thank you for guiding light. May I walk renewed by your grace and truth. Lord of all compassion, in your light we find our way. Guide us through shadow to the dawn. Heal the scars with your gentle hand. We trust in your eternal love. Amen. The light and the echoes. Acti, the solitude of the night. The cathedral lay shrouded in the night's embrace, its ancient stone walls whispering secrets of ages past. Thomas, the night shift janitor, moved through the vast nave with a quiet familiarity, his presence a soft cadence against the profound stillness. The distant glow of street lamps outside cast long shadows that danced with his every step, muted yet alive, as if sharing in his silent vigil. The echo of mop water sloshed softly, a rhythmic companion in the vast silence, punctuating the deep quietude with a soothing regularity. Darkness clung to the high arches as if the shadows themselves were sentinels keeping watch, guardians of the sacred mysteries within. Thomas's hands worked methodically, yet his heart felt heavy, burdened by an unspoken yearning. He paused by the altar, the cool marble surface grounding him, its solidness a balm to his restless spirit. It was here, under the watchful eyes of ancient stone saints, that he often paused for a moment of prayer, seeking solace in their silent company. Tonight, his heart cried out with a deeper longing to belong. find purpose beyond the mundane swirls of mop and water, to feel a touch of the divine in his everyday toil. Lord of mercy, he whispered, voice barely rising above a breath, a plea carried on the wings of hope. I feel like a shadow in this world. If you see me, hear me, show me I am not lost. Silence answered him, stretching to the far reaches of the cathedral, wrapping him tighter in its enigmatic embrace. Yet, as he resumed his task, a flicker, a small, almost imperceptible light appeared at the altar's edge. It was the janitor's small lamp, reflecting multiple colors amidst the darkness, like a beacon of unseen possibilities, whispering promises of light, even in the deepest night. The whisper of the organ mourning was but a hint on the horizon when the old cathedral organ rumbled to life. Thomas, weary yet alert, paused to listen, drawn by the siren call of the music. The notes began hesitantly, as if testing their own strength, then swelled in confidence, filling the space with melodies that spoke of hope and ancient promises, each note a prayer unfurling in the vastness. He closed his eyes, letting the music wash over him. Memories drifted back, his grandmother's hands, worn and gentle, clasped in prayer, the scent of incense heavy in the air, and her voice assured and reverent, in constant communion with the divine. Her faith, steadfast like the stars, had been a guiding light in his youth, a beacon now rekindled by the organ's haunting serenade. Inspired, Thomas knelt, the cold stone a familiar anchor. Shepherd of my soul, he began, voice strong despite the pinch of doubt. If I am to find my place, let it be under your guidance. Teach me to see with wonder the small things I overlook. In that moment, the notes from the organ seemed to wrap around his prayer, carrying it toward the heavens. He felt a warmth, gentle as a sunrise, spread through his chest, a small, quiet assurance that his words were not lost in the void, but cherished, each syllable a tendril of hope reaching out. Embracing the light, the day's light seeped into the cathedral, painting the walls in hues of gold and crimson. As if the very stones rejoiced in the unfolding day, Thomas rose from his prayer, a newfound resolve settling in his bones, a quiet determination that whispered of purpose. There was work to do, not just with mops and buckets, but within himself, a journey of the heart and spirit. He walked the aisles, eyes opened anew to the small miracles around him, the intricate carvings of saints, the way light caught the edges of stained glass, the faint echo of whispered prayers caught and held in stone, each a testament to the silent faith of countless souls. His hands, calloused and capable, paused over the lamp that had so intrigued him. It was small, yet its light had cut through the deepest shadow, a metaphor of grace, he realized then. Small things held wonder. It was not in the grandiosity of acts, but in their quiet faithfulness that one found meaning. Each task a thread in the tapestry of divine love. An impulse, gentle yet insistent, led him to light votives along the aisles. Each act, a small flame, sent a prayer heavenward, a gesture of hope and belonging, a flicker of light in the vastness. With each flicker, he felt his prayers taking form, felt God's presence whispering with each gentle sigh of the breeze, a divine echo guiding him.
Holy One, you who light the dark past, teach me to see your wonder in small graces. Guide my hands, my heart, to hold your light. Let me find my place in the echo of your love. The chilled morning embraced me as I stepped onto the cobbled path by the river. Fog draping the water like a veil, spun by angels. My beloved guitar hung from my shoulder, its wood worn smooth from years of companionship, yet it provided a comforting weight against my back. Sunlight spilled over the city like honey, dusting the roofs and pavements in an ethereal gold, as I settled by an ancient oak whose branches stretched out like welcoming arms. As I strummed the strings, a hymn rose from my heart, resonating with warmth and the tender sorrow that intertwined with the river's gentle murmur. Suddenly, a string snapped, a sharp discordant twang that shattered the morning's harmony. I paused, my fingers suspended midair, as if the city itself held its breath, waiting. What now, Lord? I whispered to the vast expanse above. My voice mingled with the quiet rustle of leaves. The endless blue sky offered no immediate reply, only the soft caress of the breeze against my cheek. I closed my eyes, reaching into the solitude for an earnest prayer. Lord of mercy, guide me through this silence. The silent prayer drifted upward, tendrils of hope seeking to return as fortitude. The morning's tranquil song assured me that stillness often conceals the answers we yearn for, waiting to be discovered in unexpected ways. As the sun climbed higher, casting long shadows that dance cobblestones. I sat plucking absent-mindedly at the remaining strings adrift on a sea of uncertainty. Passers-by moved like whispers, brief intersections in my solitude, leave behind echoes of their lives. Then she appeared, a woman in her 50s, her coat a vibrant splash of red against the city's gray canvas. She paused, humming a familiar hymn with gentle grace, each note a soothing balm to my restless spirit. Our eyes met, her steady and kind, a small steadfast flame in the darkness of my doubt. Thank you, I murmured, my voice barely above a whisper, as she continued on her way, her presence lingering like a gentle embrace. God seemed to speak through her melody, assuring me that silence was not synonymous with isolation. A new tuning. At home I knelt beside my bed, the room dimly lit by a single candle, whose flame flickered like a dancer in a secret rhythm. Shadows played upon the walls, mingling with the scent of wax as I began a turning prayer of surrender. Shepherd of my soul, I whispered sincerely, my heart laid bare. Forgive my doubt, help me trust your purpose. I long to serve with my music, to bring your light into darkness. Show me how to plant seeds, even among ruins. I am ready to follow. The room seemed to breathe with me, the candle's flame a silent witness to my plea. A whisper of guidance caressed my soul, a nudge towards renewal. It was time to restring my guitar, both the fizzle chords and the strings of my heart. The journey of faith, I realized, often calls for new tunings, and with fresh resolve, I stood ready to take the first step. Planting seeds. The next morning, I returned to the river, my heart buoyed by reassurance, feeling called to engage once more with the world around me. The guitar newly restrung and in perfect harmony felt as light as a feather, its touch a comforting presence against my side. Across the light of forgiveness, acti beneath the neon rain. The city lay in winter's cold embrace, rain forming a somber symphony. Against the skyline's steel and glass, neon lights flickered,
casting hues of blue and crimson onto the drenched pavement where Emma waited at the bus stop. Turmoil within mirroring the tempest outside. The endless winter night enclosed her, the rain's rhythm echoing the crossroad at which she stood. Her fingers tightened around her coat, seeking warmth from a chill inside and out. Memories of her argument with her brother Jack replayed vividly, his eyes flickering with hurt, his voice cracking with pain. Now standing in the rain's solitude, Emma felt regret, an emptiness from their broken connection. Lord of mercy, she murmured, her voice barely audible above the rain. Why must truth hurt yet heal? I don't want to stay angry. Show me the way. Ancient words from a psalm surfaced in her heart. Create in me a clean heart, O God, offering refuge. The rain felt like a cleansing baptism as Emma stood under the indifferent sky, her whispered prayer weaving through the raindrops. A cracked stairwell. The bus stop offered only the hum of passing vehicles, each splash a punctuation to her thoughts. Emma boarded the bus, her mind swirling with emotions. The scent of wet asphalt and the musty bus interior created a distant familiarity. Passing empty seats, a silent sermon on patience and understand reminded her of love's healing power. At her stop, the cracked stairwell to her apartment bore memories of conflict and regret. The concrete steps were heavy beneath her feet, reminders of the emotional weight she carried ascending slowly. Her wet shoes slapped against the steps, her breath a soft cloud in the chill. Pausing at her building's threshold, Emma clasped her hands, pleading for divine peace. Shepherd of my soul, she prayed, eyes closed, guide me to forgive. As I have been forgiven, teach me to love beyond the hurt. The breeze caressed her cheek, carrying an answer. Truth doesn't falter before wounded pride. Her heart lightened, the prayer etching hope into her soul. Entering her apartment, warmth enveloped her, divine reassurance warming her from within. The next morning's timid sun hinted at spring's promise. New beginnings unfolding, walking to the cafe where she and Jack met. Emma noticed buds on branches, reminders of renewal and the transformation she sought within. The world shimmered with spring's promise, life's resilience testifying in each leaf. With each step, prayer for courage and reconciliation bolstered her resolve. Her heart, no longer a storm, began to heal, opening to forgiveness like the season's first bloom. Entering the cafe, the bell chimed a gentle welcome, announcing hope's arrival. The aroma of fresh coffee and sweet pastries grounded her in the familiar world she wished to rebuild. Jack sat in their usual corner, his expression softened by warm light filtering through the window. She approached with a tentative smile, words echoing between them. A bridge she was ready to rebuild. As she neared, tension released, making way for compassion and understanding. Jack, she began, the knot in her chest loosening, her voice gentle with peace. I'm sorry for everything. I want us to be okay. Jack nodded, eyes meeting hers with depth beyond words, relief mirrored between them. A silent communion sparking new beginnings. Yeah, me too, he replied. The air vibrant with grace prayer had whispered into their hearts. Unresolved hurt crumbled, replaced by renewed trust and love.
Holy One, in your boundless love, forgive as we are forgiven. Let your light heal our wounds, and may we walk in your peace. Amen. Ember shadows, dust cast long shadows, painting orange and crimson hues across the city. The air was thick with smoke's acrid scent, clinging like an unwelcome memory. Ash floated down like blackening snow, whispering silent eulogies for all that was lost. Jake stood before the charred ruins of the house, his jacket heavy with loss. The skeletal remains of what had once been a home stood stark against the fiery sky. Each beam a testament to resilience and ruin. In his pocket he held a child's drawing, its vibrant colors a fragile symbol of hope. Amidst the destruction, kneeling on the ashen ground, Jake felt guilt and helplessness, each heartbeat questioning why he survived when others hadn't. The charred earth scorched beneath his knees, a tactile reminder of the inferno's wrath. Clutching the drawing to his chest, he whispered with a voice broken yet hopeful, Lord of mercy, why was I spared? I did all I could, yet it feels like it's never enough. A tear traced his soot-smeared face, mingling with dirt and grief to blend sacred with broken. The evening breeze, gentle as a friend's touch, seemed to remind him of grace amidst his doubts, a soft caress that whispered of divine presence. Days passed like chapters. Jake was reluctant to read each new dawn, a reminder of the night that had scorched their world. Though the fires were out, an inner conflagration lingered within him, smoldering with unresolved sorrow and questions. Rachel, his wife, watched him with loving patience, her presence a comforting balm. Her fingers traced a brass lamp, its steady glow a testament to endurance amidst their shadows. For Jake, its light was a beacon amidst his internal tempest, a silent companion in the midnight hours when sleep eluded him. One evening, as dusk deepened and shadows gathered, Jake stood at the window, lost in thoughts. The skyline, once vibrant with life, was now ghostly and still an echo of what used to be. He felt restless, seeking solace in a world turned upside down. The child's drawing on the wall stood out, a splash of color in his grayscale mind, a reminder of innocence and dreams.
shepherd of my soul, Jake prayed. The lamp casting gentle patterns that danced across the walls like whispers of peace. Guide me through this darkness, help me release this burden. His words were a surrender release of his heart's tight grip as he laid down his anxieties at the feet of the one who holds all answers. In the ensuing silence, God's presence comforted him, a divine whisper, tenderly assuring, you are chosen to carry the light through darkness. His spirit calmed the storm within him, subsiding to a peaceful hush. With clarity from prayer, Jake sought out families affected by the fire. He knocked on doors, each step humbling and empowering, with the act of reaching out as healing as it was daunting. Listening to their stories and sharing grief became a shared mosaic of resilience, each piece a testament to the human spirit. Through their stories he found his heart mending, as if divine threads sewed his spirit together, repairing the unseen tears. During that healing week, Jake sat with the young girl, the artist of the drawing. Her dreams of becoming a painter sparkled in her eyes, undimmed by the smoke. Her joy a burst of light that pierced his darkness. In her innocence, Jake saw God's enduring promise, a reflection of hope and creation that soothed his weary soul. You're like a hero, she declared playfully, her words a crown on his weary head, an accolade he felt he did not deserve. Jake smiled gently, softening the worry lines etched into his face. No, he said, I'm just a man who prays. His response was simple, a testament to the power of faith and humility. Twilight's blessing, under the amber dusk, the sky a masterpiece of golden rose. Jake stood in a newly constructed community garden, a tangible rebirth from ashes. Each plant symbolized hope, their shoots reaching heavenward, a green chorus of life proclaiming resilience and new beginnings. His heart lighter, each breath a
The whacked eye. The broken chalk. As the final bell pierced through the air, the classroom erupted into a cacophony of laughter and movement. Children scrambled to gather their belongings, their voices echoing like a joyous symphony that reverberated off the old wooden floors and walls adorned with colorful drawings. The sun's rays streamed through tall windows, casting ethereal patterns across the room, where Miss Clara stood observing her students with a weary yet affectionate gaze. Inhaling deeply, the familiar scent of chalk mingled with pencil shavings, a bittersweet reminder of nostalgia and fatigue. The remnants of the day's lessons lingered in the air, a tapestry of effort woven with patience and dedication. Exhaustion clung to her like a heavy cloak. Its weight almost tangible, her fingers trembled as she picked up a piece of chalk, snapping it with an audible crack that silenced the room. Her heart mirrored the broken chalk, heavy with weariness, a symbolic fracture of her spirit. In that solitary moment, she whispered a desperate prayer in her heart. Lord of mercy, I am weary and overwhelmed. Show me how to reach them. Amidst the chaos, her prayer rose like a fragrant offering. She felt a divine caress soothing her spirit, soft as the first snow falling in silence. Gentle yet profound, it was as if time paused and the room once filled with eager children now held the whisper of God's presence, subtle but undeniable. With the classroom now empty, Clara noticed a figure lingering by the window. James, a young boy with eyes that spoke of stories untold, traced patterns on the glass. His worn clothes barely shielded him from the autumn breeze. The chill and uninvited companion, Clara felt a divine urging, a whisper from above. Be the voice of mercy. Clara approached quietly, her footsteps light yet determined. James, she called softly, her voice a thread of warmth in the cool room. Why don't you come with me for a moment? In the dimly lit classroom kitchen, Clara retrieved a sandwich and an apple from her bag, offering them to James. She watched his eyes widen with hunger and awe, the simple offering taking on the gravity of a feast. The innocence of his expression moved her deeply, a testament to the silent struggles he faced. For you, she assured kindly. James hesitated, then accepted the food with a shy nod, whispering, "Thank you, Miss Clara." His gratitude wrapped around her heart, turning the ordinary moment into something sacred. As God's presence enveloped them with peace, in that quiet exchange, the room transformed into a sanctuary of compassion, where acts of kindness became vessels of divine mercy. The turning prayer. That evening, Clara knelt on her living room carpet, the soft fibers cushioning her knees as she sought solace and strength outside. Dusk faded into deep indigo, the world slipping into the gentle embrace of night. She prayed words of surrender and transformation. Shepherd of my soul, thank you for guiding me today. Grant me courage to be your hands and voice. In the stillness, peace filled the space, an assurance as solid as the earth beneath her knees. The boundaries of her small room expanded to encompass a vastness where divine whispers met her longings. Clara realized that mercy was not just an act. It was a way of living, grace woven into the fabric of daily life. Her heart, once burdened, now felt light, buoyed by the understanding that she was not alone in her journey. Shadows of hope. The next morning dawned bright, the sky painted with the promise of a new beginning. And Clara entered her classroom with renewed purpose. The early light painted long shadows across the desks, each offering its promise. Each child was a divine tapestry unfolding, intricate threads woven by divine hands. Clara felt the weight of her calling lift, replaced by a buoyant energy, remnants of her prayer, infusing hope into her spirit. As the children filled the room with chatter, Clara noticed James's subtle transformation. A smile playing at his lips began with a simple lunch. It was a whisper of God's mercy, realized through gentle acts in everyday life. Her heart sang a quiet hymn of praise, sensing the Holy One's guidance in every step under the sun's gaze. She understood that each day brought new opportunities to manifest God's love, to reflect His light in the world.
Lord of mercy, your light guides me through shadows. Grant me strength to be your voice of kindness. Help me to walk in love and service each day. May your mercy flow through my action and word. Amen. The blanket of faith. Act I, missing pieces. The eastern horizon glowed pale gold as dawn crept into the small shelter. The crisp air reminded everyone inside of the elusive warmth they sought amid the aroma of coffee. Sarah arranged blankets, each frayed edge a testament to lived stories. Yet, today felt incomplete, as if a vital chord was missing. Sarah, a seasoned volunteer with a heart for others, moved gracefully among the early risers, offering each a steaming cup and a compassionate smile. Her eyes scanned the room, resting on faces etched with struggle. Suddenly, the absence of a single blanket, a vital shield from the night's chill, pierced her awareness. It was a loss of comfort, hope severed. The sense of absence weighed on her spirit, as heavy as the overcast sky. Concern etched across her brow, Sarah braved the morning chill, urgency stirring her usually patient demeanor. She lifted her gaze, cloud watching as she murmured to God, "O shepherd of my soul, guide me. Help me to see what I miss and fill this gap. Who holds tomorrow's comfort, if not you?" Only the wind replied, its caress gentle. Offering profound calm, Sarah sensed her prayer had been heard, though the answer remained on the horizon. The day swelled from morning calm to afternoon commotion, the shelter alive with conversations, laughter, and quietly acknowledged pain.
As twilight descended, Sarah returned just as rain began to patter against her skin, a reminder of her earlier plea. The shelter's glow stood out against the night, like a guiding star. Inside, her focus settled on James, his solitude more pronounced than usual. Clutched to his chest was a worn book, his silent struggle against the cold evident. Kneeling beside him, Sarah whispered a prayer of service. Lord of mercy, grant me courage and wisdom to act from love. Guide my hands to your work. The outside rain transformed into a serene symphony, each droplet a divine reassurance. Her path became clear through this celestial melody. A gift of steps, Sarah removed her shoes, their warmth still clinging. She placed them by James's feet, an offering of humility and care. These will serve you better tonight. She smiled gently, her heart buoyant with her answered prayer, a promise of selfless giving. James's eyes met hers, gratitude flickering alive, kindled by shared humanity. He nodded, their lives intertwined through this sacred exchange, a bridge built from responsive hearts to divine nudges of compassion. The shoes, symbols of warmth sacrificed, served as a poignant reminder of her morning reflection. The early chill and night's promise converged, crafting a testament that tomorrow's comfort lies not in possessions, but in acts of love. The new dawn, thank you for showing the path of compassion. May our actions reflect your love, and our hearts respond to your gentle guidance. Teach us to find peace in giving, knowing you hold all our tomorrows.